Trina here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, as you can tell from the title down below, is going to be a little bit different. As you can see, I am barefaced. I don't have on any makeup today, so I know you are like, girl, what's going on? But today is going to be, this video is going to be one of about 3 or 4 videos that I want to do on a series called Barefaced and Comfortable. So that's what this title will be. It's going to be Barefaced and Comfortable. And I really want to discuss a little bit about us as women, as men who may like to wear makeup, as individuals who are not necessarily comfortable with leaving home without some form of makeup, whether it be foundation, mascara, lashes, lipstick. There is something that you absolutely love that you literally cannot leave home without doing, even if it's your eyebrows. I know some of us, we can't leave home without doing our eyebrows. And when I say leave home, I mean come from the comforts of your 4 walls to literally go to the drugstore, or to go to the gym, or maybe to go to work, or to go to church, or wherever you're going. You really don't feel comfortable with leaving the comfort of your homes without having on some form of makeup. So if you want to know how I'm feeling about that, and if you are interested and just want to have a little dialogue with me, stay tuned. Let's go ahead and talk. There are a lot of people who don't feel comfortable leaving home without some form of makeup on, right? So me, I don't wear makeup every day. I love makeup. This is not a makeup bash at all. This is a beauty channel, so you know I'm not bashing makeup. But there are times that I necessarily don't feel like doing my makeup. I don't wear makeup, like I said, every day. So I'm not the girl that needs to put on makeup to go to the gym. I'm not the girl who puts on makeup to go to the beach. But I know a lot of people that are like that. And some of you may be like that. And that's fine, girl, because I love makeup. I'm here for it. But I wanted to address something because a lot of people are uncomfortable. It's not that you just love makeup so much, but you are literally uncomfortable being in your bare skin. You don't want people to see, maybe you have blemishes, maybe you have a bump. You don't want people to see your breakout because you feel unattractive, or you don't feel as pretty as you possibly can be. I totally understand. I am one of those people that people kind of misjudge me a lot because sometimes people can believe me to be conceited. I'm not at all that. And I've heard a number of people say, you know what, Trina, you are not the person that I first thought you were. You're actually very cool. And I always tell people, I've never been conceited, but I am confident. At least I thought I was. A couple of months back, I want to say probably about 2 or 3 months back, I had to have my wisdom tooth pulled. And I had a wisdom tooth pulled before, so I knew exactly what that experience was going to be. At least I thought I did. But this time the experience was a little bit different. It was horrible, y'all. Like, when I say horrible, I mean horrible, y'all. To where, I mean, I don't even want to tell y'all how they took out that wisdom tooth. It was, oh my God, it was so bad. But the aftermath was worse than I feel like in the process of getting the wisdom tooth actually taken out. This side of my face was swollen. My tongue was swollen. I literally could barely speak clearly. And within that process, that alone, because my face was swollen, I can pretty much deal with that, but I wasn't really able to speak well. And so that alone I had to kind of battle with, because I felt like my tongue was swollen for longer than I thought it was going to be swollen. But in the midst of this, the healing process from me healing from my wisdom tooth, I was prescribed some antibiotics. As you know, they always prescribe, antibiotics when they pull out your wisdom teeth, or when they pull a tooth, period. Well, they had me on such a high dosage of antibiotics that I had an allergic reaction to it, and I actually developed a really bad fever blister. Now, I have had fever blisters before, like years ago. I had blisters growing up and stuff. So I know you're thinking like, oh my God, a fever blister. But I've had fever blisters before, but I hadn't had one in a long time. So in the midst of my wisdom tooth going through that healing process, I had developed a fever blister. And when I say a fever blister, I mean, y'all, this thing was huge to where I still have scarring here from that fever blister, because it was horrible. Like, I literally had to call the dentist. They told me to stop taking the antibiotics. They prescribed me something else because I literally was having a bad outbreak. Well, during that time, I always thought, like I said before, I always thought that I was confident. I felt like I had developed this high self-esteem. You know, as a plus size individual, I was not that girl with low self-esteem, because I had grew out of that. I was once at that place, but it took me years to be where I thought at least I was within my self-esteem and within my comfort. So when I got the fever blister, and when it began to be big, I mean, y'all, it felt like a midget on my face. Like, seriously, it felt like a little person right here. And I'm sorry, I don't mean no disrespect, but it felt like a little individual, a toddler on my mouth, okay, on my lip, okay. So I literally was embarrassed. I didn't want to go to work, and I would cry. I would literally cry in the mornings while I'm getting dressed to go to work, because I was so humiliated to go to work. I felt like people would be staring at me. And even when I was at work, I felt like people would be staring at me. And I'm sure it was just me thinking that, and just, because I was just so uncomfortable. I literally thought people were staring at me. I didn't want to go to work. I didn't want to go out to eat. I didn't want to go out to functions. I wanted to stay home because I was so embarrassed. And here it is. I thought that I was so confident in the way I looked and who I am and everything. But I literally was uncomfortable at that moment. So that made me start thinking. I was having a conversation with my cousin, and I won't say her name for her privacy, but me and my cousin, one of my cousins was having a conversation, and she just did start to stress to me how she felt about pretty much leaving home without having on any type of makeup. So today I really want to talk about us being comfortable. So many times I feel that we have allowed people to take us out of our comfort zone. You may not always feel your 100% best, but understand something. Makeup is only an accessory to you. It's who you are. Once you take off that face, once you take off your face, right? You take off all of that beat. All of that beat, you done really sat down and beat your face, girl. And I mean, you look real good, girl. Once you get home and you're in front of your vanity, or you in front of your mirror, you're in your bathroom, or whatever you're doing, and you're removing that makeup, that is the real you. That is who you are. Makeup does not make you beautiful. It only displays who you are. It's just a snippet of who you are. I always tell people that I love makeup, but I can't go without it. However, at that time that I had that fever blister, y'all, I wanted some makeup. I wanted some lipstick. I wanted something, honey. I needed a liner or something. But I didn't have that. And I literally had to take a moment to think, wow, when did I start feeling like I'm not beautiful just the way I am? When did I start having the feeling of being ashamed of who I am? So I want to say to you, beautiful people, beautiful people, beautiful people, and I say beautiful for a reason, you beautiful people, that makeup does not make you who you are. When that stuff comes off, you still have you. So don't allow people, I know sometimes people can make us feel bad if we have acne, or we have maybe breakouts and stuff. I often hear people say, well, she wears a lot of makeup and that's her skin bad, or he wears a lot of makeup, that's why his skin bad. No, boo-boo. No. This person may be wearing makeup because they may not have been confident in their skin from growing up. Don't allow people to make you feel bad about who you are. You don't have to allow society to make us feel like we're not pretty unless we have on mascara. We're not pretty unless we pop on a popping lipstick. We're not pretty unless we're hiding those blemishes, those things that make us us. It makes you you. I have freckles on my nose. It makes me who I am. I am my freckles, you know, and my freckles are me, you know what I'm saying? So I really wanted, and I said, like I said, it's not going to be long, but I really wanted to come on camera to say, listen, you are not makeup. It's okay to go outside and show your flaws. We all have them. I know Beyonce came out with the song, I Woke Up Like This. Yeah, girl, I did. I woke up just like this. Yep, like this, pretty much. My hair might have been like this, but I woke up like this. This face was like this. You know, so, you know, I feel like we can't allow people to make us uncomfortable in our skin. Don't make yourself uncomfortable to make somebody else comfortable, okay? Don't allow people, whether it be your friends, whether it be society, to tell you you're not beautiful. I thought that I literally, honestly, guys, I literally started believing that I was not beautiful because of that fever blister. And I had to take a moment to sit back and say, wait a minute. You mean to tell me if I get a scar on my face, I'm going to walk around here and think I'm not pretty? No, I am. I am who I am. And those things don't make you. They just enhance the beauty that is already within. So that's what I wanted to come on camera to say. I'm sorry it wasn't like, you know, I'm not discussing any products today. I literally wanted to talk about just being comfortable in your skin. Let me know what you think down below. Also, if you're new to my channel, there's a little red button down there that says subscribe. I promise I do talk about makeup a lot. I will be doing some tutorials as well that will be coming your way soon, guys, if it's not already done. If it is, I'll leave it linked down below. But make sure if you're new to my channel, hit that little red subscribe button down there, girl, and welcome to the family, okay? I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Trina Felicia. I don't care how much lipstick you pop on them lips, girl. I don't care how well you beat them eyebrows, okay, honey? If you are ugly inside, you're going to be ugly with that makeup on, girl. So love yourself and be beautiful. Don't never let anybody tell you you're not beautiful, because I see you, honey. Yeah, you, girl. Yeah, you. I see you. Bye, guys. See y'all in my next video.